3163 BC, 7:32 AM. In the 45th year of the reign of Enoch, the Sethites erect several megalithic sites in the northern hemisphere after journeying from their homelands. The Karnak site in France is erected with multiple rows of megaliths as a calendar embodying the concept of a 360-day year. Newgrange is built in Ireland, a gigantic earthworks having geometric alignments and parallels with Stonehenge in England. By the vernal equinox, Newgrange is finished. Astrophysicist Tom Ray of Dublin Institute for Advanced Studies discovered that sunlight would have penetrated the back wall of Newgrange's deep tunnel and chamber 5150 years back from when he calculated, at the exact moment the sun emerged over the eastern horizon. This date indicated 7:32 AM or 3163 BC. The builders then moved to southern England and erect Stonehenge 1, which consists of an outer earthworks ring, outer megalithic sarsen circle, with huge lintels fit perfectly together in tongue-in groove fashion, and with a curvature forming a perfect 360-degree circle. The stunning chronometry of Stonehenge matches that of the Great Pyramid, and is the subject of chapters in Anunnaki Homeworld. The Great Trilithon at the centre of the formation, the highest of the megaliths, is 3 gigantic blocks with 6 planes each, thus 6 by 6 by 6. The cube of 6 forms the gematria for Debur, or most holy place, which represents that a stone, symbol for man, contains something of importance to the Creator. This is Enoch's 70th year of ministry against the Anunnaki and Nephilim. Chapter 34 of Enoch is about Stonehenge, which reads, "Towards the north to the ends of the earth, and I saw there a glorious device." The place in Wales where the blue stones originated from was long ago called Carn Enoch. Further, the earliest name for the country around Newgrange in Ireland was Uriel, which happens to be the name of the angel in the Enochian writings that instructed the pre-flood prophet. Stonehenge long ago was associated with Saturn, who was also known as Cronus, time. Saturn was originally Seth, who was 602 years old in this year with still more life to live. Seth would die during the 90 years of construction on the Great Pyramid. In Lost Language of Symbolism 2, we find that Stonehenge served thus as a gigantic timekeeper, chronometer or clock. Stonehenge was a lithic representation of time when studied three-dimensionally counting angles, planes and corners. Stonehenge embodied the same geometrical relationships found at Newgrange. Like the Great Pyramid, which was originally adorned in massive white limestone casing blocks, Newgrange in Ireland was originally covered in a layer of white quartz fragments so that it would be seen for miles in the sparkling sunlight. As will be shown, the Great Pyramid was finished in 2815 BC or 1080 Annus Mundi, and interestingly, the tunnel length leading to the inner chamber wall is exactly 1080 pyramid inches. These were calendrical monuments, and this date is linked to the year the Watchers descended in 3439 BC, being 276 years, or 2 phoenix orbits of 138 years each. This period is 3312 months, or 552 times 6. As this is Enoch's 70th year prophesying against the Anunnaki, this is also 210 of the Olmec calendar, or 70 times 3. 1. Sacred number, Richard Heath. 2. Sex, symbols and the stars. 3. Beyond 2012 AD, citing Robert Heath. 4. Lost language of symbolism. 6. Primitive mythology. 3151 BC, 7:44 AM. In this year, King Enoch of the Sethites is elected by the people to be emperor over 130 kings and princes, establishing peace between all kingdoms. This is the result of his fame and wisdom and belief that he is in direct communion with God. His empire would last 243 years, paralleling the 243 years from Enoch's first regnal year as a king in 3208 BC to the death of Adam in 2965 BC.